TripTarp. TripTarp is a multi-purpose trip planning tool. Basically what this thing is it's a backpacking checklist printed on a tarp. But it's more than that too. You see, the way that this thing is designed is you lay it down in your house somewhere, you start gathering up the gear that you will need, and there are these convenient little sections or categories where you can lay out the gear right there on the tarp, and you can see in an instant what you have and what you need. But like I said, it's multi-purpose, so the whole thing doubles as a lightweight Ripstop nylon tarp. It weighs about 10 ounces, 10.5 ounces, so potentially you can use this tarp as a shelter either over the ground or over a hammock, but probably most practically as a small rain tarp to cook under while you get stormed in at camp. Practically speaking, I found TripTarp to suffer from size. Realistically, I found that TripTarp is a little too big to lay out in the house. I had a hard time finding a large enough space in my house for TripTarp to fit. And it's a little too small to function as a shelter. And now I have to admit that I am not a tarp shelter backpacker. I prefer tents. So I don't have a whole lot of experience setting up a tarp to sleep under, but I do take a tarp with me every time I backpack. I have a Noah's tarp by Kelty, and every time I go out, I use it as a place to cook under or to just sit in case it rains. You see, I don't like cooking in my tent or in my vestibule. I like to keep food odors as far away from my camp as possible. So in my limited experience, I believe that TripTarp might be a little too small for a shelter, but suitable for 1 or 2 people to cook under or to just sit and enjoy camp under out of the rain. Now, TripTarp is admittedly primarily a trip preparation tool, and on that side of things, I found the list very universal and comparable to other backpacking lists that I've used, with the added bonus that you can see what you have right there at a glance, no checking off boxes on paper or wondering, did I actually put that stove in my pack or did I leave it on the table somewhere, etc. The list is broken down into categories based on the 10 essentials, with gear descriptions that are detailed enough that you know what to pack and broad enough that you don't leave something out. At the time of this video, TripTarp was selling for $60 on their website, but I did also find one for sale on Amazon for $55, and I found one for sale on Etsy for $45. You should know that I received my TripTarp for free from TripTarp for this review, but these are my honest opinions. If you'd like to read a more in-depth review of TripTarp, you can find one on my blog at mylifeoutdoors.com. Hey guys, it's Steven with My Life Outdoors. If you enjoyed this video, I ask that you like and subscribe, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Remember that it's simple interactions like those that allow me to continue to make great content like this. I also hope that you'll check out my blog at mylifeoutdoors.com, and thanks again for watching.